Number 9 on the top 10 greatest comics of all time, 100 Bullets here, Brian Azzarello and Eduardo Rizzo. This is a story unlike anything I'd ever experienced. I first encountered this when I was doing Snakes on a Plane. I was doing the closing credit sequence, and Samuel Jackson came to set, and he was reading this comic. And I said, listen, if it's cool enough for Sam, it's got to be cool enough for me. I went to the comic book shop the next day, read this first volume, and it completely flipped my world. I realized truly what a great comic book can be, devoid of superheroes, devoid of any of that, how great this medium was to tell deep, profound stories. This has a wild premise where a mysterious man shows up and hands somebody a briefcase with 100 untraceable bullets. You can use them however you want to kill someone, and no one will ever find out about it. Then he also slides you another envelope with somebody in it who may have wronged you or done something bad to you, and it spins you in motion. And little do these people know, there's an organization called the Minutemen, which is recruiting and bringing in new people into this organization, this secret society, if you will, that moves behind the scenes of America, assassinating people, maneuvering people in and out of power. And so it begins as this crime story evolves into this massive, multi-layered story with intricate storytelling. And I must admit that Brian Azzarello has mastered dialect in this comic book here. The number of characters who speak with a distinct accent that he executes perfectly, Jamaican, Creole, Southern, all kinds of unique dialects. It just paints this incredible tapestry of the country and these killers. Amazing pages from Eduardo Rizzo. Yeah, and I love the way they colored it with these flats that make it feel very visceral. And this version of it was printed on an uncoated, almost newsprint-like pages that added to the gritty texture of it. There are 13 books in the series, each of them different lengths. That's another unique thing. The storytelling by each arc was just what it needed to tell the story versus trying to make, 5 issues become a new trade. So there's a rhythm to this book that I've never seen, each one taking place with different characters, different parts of the Minutemen, intertwining stories that ultimately connect with each other and pay off in ways you never really imagined here. Truly master storytelling work. I don't know if Brian Azzarello has ever topped it, but you must read 100 Bullets if you want to experience what I would consider the greatest crime story in American comic books.